Also give them moringa oleifera. It's facilitate digestion, increases the coloration of the yellow yolk, enriches the yellow yolk.
For them.
Yes, defatting them,
Moringa.
yeah, moringa, defatting them, and also reduces cannibalism.
Mm.
So this is compostry. Compost is like the potting soil, but in the potting soil, we usually find plastics, nylon. So here is only biodegradable material that we use here. So it takes 3 months. Every month you need to turn the compost from one place to another to facilitate the digestion. And then 3 months after is used now to fertilize the soil. The reason why we cover it is to avoid the sunlight to directly go inside to destroy the micro and also the microorganism. Okay. So this place now, all this now is for crops, market gardening. So talking about market gardening is a place where we grow vegetables, leaf vegetables, fruit vegetables, and roots and tubers. So we do crop rotation. When we do, for example, a fruit vegetable, the next production will be a leaf vegetable. The next production will be a root and tuber vegetables. So to maintain the fertility of the soil, but also to avoid the same insect to be disturbing every time. Okay? Because each crop has its particular friends, enemies. So plastics, all those things that cannot decay, we remove it. You see the charcoal is can be used to. So all those things can decay, the papers, kitchen waste, everything, everything, yeah, to have a compost. Once when they want to start, they start by putting first the weed. After putting the weed, they put now the droppings. They put weed, they put droppings, put weed, put droppings. They have kitchen waste, they will be putting it gradually. Oui. Non, ça c'est le gingembre. Mm. Ginger. Over there, this is that is the industrial zone for juices, bottled water, ice cream, soap making, yogurts, all those things. And this is agri PV. When we talk agri PV, talking about agri PV is agriculture photovoltaic. You know, yes, voltaic. The population is growing today, but the land by capita is reducing, diminishing. So what can we do to solve that problem? Most of the time, when we go to different areas where solar panels are set up, the underneath is not used. But we have some crops that can be associated with the solar panels. So here, what are we doing? When, for example, you set up the solar panel on 1 hectare or 1.3 hectare, you have a production of 1 megawatts of solar energy. But coming to aspect of agriculture, 1 hectare is 40 tons of tomato.
Wow.
So if you are now combining now those crops that do not need too much sunlight with the solar panel, not only we have light, but we also have food on our tables. So we solve that problem of what? Of food. Is okay, food. So that reason why this is what we are trying to do here. So you can see we have the solar panel, the form of solar panel here are different from the other one, and then we have some crops all outside the solar panels. So we are doing the experimentation so that we can know where which one is compatible to the crops, or where the heat yield is very high. So this is what we are trying to do. And also we can also collect now the water
Okay.
from the solar panels, and then also for the plants. Now we have a station, a weather station,
Oh,
a
okay.
weather station for air temperature,
Oh,
and also we have some captors which we put. The white
the
one
white.
with air is
Okay.
to control the humidity, you know, the volume of water that is supplied to the plants.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's an experimentation that we started 6 months ago. After all this implementation, we can know if you set up the solar panels on 500 square meter, and then you do a production of tomato, you do a production of this, do a production of that, this is the yield that you're supposed to have. Yes, these are solar panels. I explain it. You see, you have primary production, secondary production, and tertiary production. Tertiary production is services, accommodation, restoration, commercialization, transport. And the secondary production, we have a machinery where we manufacture the machines. We use the same machine now to process, and then juice, syrups, and jams. It's an addition of value, employment, and
Yeah, so
also wealth. And then you have the primary production where everything is produced, and then behind here you see that integration from the crops. We get the cereals or the herbs that we can use now to feed the animals. Their droppings is used now for fish. The fish water is used now for plants. From the animals we get biogas, so that's the integration.
like you said earlier, nothing is a waste.
Nothing is